Alright, this is Frank Sinatra, and welcome to this review of the SD GP01 and SD GP02 as part of the little SD Bonanza thing I've been doing for a little bit here. And here we have the SD GP01 box. It comes with parts for both the full vernier and the regular version. This kit's from 1999, and strangely enough, from a 90s SD, the arm will actually have a joint in there instead of being one solid piece. But on the sides of the box, we would have the pictures, but because it's from Robot for Less, they have to put these on here by law. Then over here, they talk about the anime and advertise the master grade. On the inside of the box, we have ourselves a little manual here. Now, the manual itself comes with a little comic going through the GP01's lifespan in the anime. Then some little drawn pictures. My camera doesn't seem to want, there it goes, focus. Then a painting guide with a drawn picture instead of an actual picture, but that can be mitigated with these pictures back here. And this thing also comes with a set of decals. And I didn't use any of them except for these ones when I cut out the green pits so I could paint the eyes in. But those are the little glossy decals you'll get with this thing. Now, next box would be the GP02s, and it's about the size of a 1:144 box because it's a much larger mobile suit. And again, on this side, we have the pictures, which are covered up by the warning labels, and then talking about it from the anime and advertising the master grade. Now here we have the manual itself. Sorry if I'm a bit scatterbrained, guys, I'm sick right now. And on the back we have ourselves close-up of the bazooka and our back view. And then instead of a comic thing, we have the evolution chart of the GP01, which I always find kind of interesting on how the mobile suit was developed. Then we just have information about the mobile suit and stuff like that. Then over here we actually have our painting guide down here, instead of on the other side like the GP01s, and then just pictures of the GP01 itself. And this one as well comes with a set of glossy decals for detailed stuff if you don't paint, and then the eyes, which again I cut out to paint the eyes on. So, for our actual little model kit, here's the SD GP01, and for articulation, it can move its head down about yonder, and about yonder. It's not very much up and down. From side to side, it'll go to about there before it impacts part of the, torso armor. And same for this side. The arms themselves are on standard pegs, right there. And they can full 360 themselves. Down here they're also on pegs, and they can full 360. The hands are part of this solid piece, so they do not move. The torso itself can turn from side to side, and the feet, as you can tell right now, they're on ball joints and can wiggle about. Now, with this GP01, you get a rather large amount of accessories. You get 3 beam sabers, which I found a bit odd, but I'll take it. You get his beam rifle here, which is on a round peg and fits into the hands just fine. And we have ourselves the shield, and it's on another round peg and fits into the hands just fine. And you also have a ton of conversion parts. Here's one of them, and I'll show you what it looks like converted in 3, 2, 1, bam! Here we have our converted SD GP01. As you can tell, we have new armor for the shoulders, the new bits where the thrusters would go, a new cockpit, the skirt armor has changed. Also, this torso bit is now red instead of white. You get the extra armor bits for the feet. Your feet also get elongated. And we also have our backpack here, which actually does have its own maneuverability in and of itself. Oh, phew. Thought that broke off. I was about to cry. Yeah, okay. There it goes. Moves just a bit like that to that, side to side. And that's the converted SD GP01. Now for the GP02 here. Here we have it. It's a little bit bigger, but it's bigger in the sense that it's wider, not really so much taller. Now the head is very restricted for up and down, just like the GP01. And for side to side, it can actually manage a full 360, unlike the GP01. These arm bits, well, first off, the arms themselves are on ball joints, and they can full 360 themselves. Then these arm bits have this polycap mechanic thing running through this arm bit that allows it to come out and open up like so. And then this can come down. Mine's a bit stiff thanks to it being painted, but it can come down and that thruster can come down. Same with this one. Then this one back here is on a polycap and can move about as you so please. Then this just goes back in. Oh man, it's about to come off. There we go. Okay. Now down here for the arm, it's on a pseudo joint right here. It's a small little polycap, and it just lets the arm bit move up and down like that. It's mostly helpful for the other side when you're attaching the bazooka. Now down here, the torso itself does not move. It's one solid piece. And our feet down here are on ball joints and they can just maneuver about. Now then, our bazooka. Here's one half right here. This half is just disconnected and can go into the shield, but I won't do that because, as you can tell, it scratches up the paint like it's nobody's business. And back here to attach the bazooka, if my camera will focus please, there she goes. You just move this forward, then just wiggle this sucker out to get it to an elongated state. Yeah, I'll just take this off. And then you attach the bazooka, just squeeze it into there, roll it over, and then move it up into the hand. Then like I showed earlier, went out of screen, like I showed earlier, the hand goes down, and this thing just goes straight into the hole. And we have ourselves a bazooka. And this thing actually does come with two more accessories, the shield, as I talked about before, which is right here. The bazooka top bit would go in here, but like I said, it scratches up the paint, so I don't like putting it in there. And then it just closes up like so, and will fit into the hand perfectly fine, like such. Fits and holds into the hand quite nicely. Then you get a beam and two beam sabers. Whoa. Okay, of course. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, you get the two hilts, which are right here and here, and they're a bit of a pain to get out, so I have to use a knife to get them out. Ow, that hurt. There we go. Okay. They just fit into there, and, as always, painted, hard to get out. Then, we have ourselves our little beam here. And the way the beam goes in, with that little hole right there, it just connects in through there. But you can't attach it to the hand like this. What you have to do is to take this, push it through the hand, excuse me, and stick the beam on, and you have yourselves a little beam saber attached to your GP01's hand. So with the beam saber attached to the hand, it's pretty nice and holds firm quite nicely. And as kind of a wrapping up to pick between the two kits, I honestly can't really pick between both of the kits. They're both pretty darn good SD kits, and this one surprisingly had the jointed arms instead of the just one solid piece. Really, I think if you had to choose between the two picking up, I'd say save your money then buy both of them together, because they're just a good combo to have together. But I guess that's it, and I will see you all next time.